This is it. One of the most prestigious big game tournaments in the world has once again come to Quepos, Costa Rica. It's a bill fishing battle on the global stage. 163 anglers representing qualifying events in 17 countries are here for one reason: to take home the championship ring and earn eternal bragging rights on the docks. The 2022 Costa Offshore World Championship presented by Continental starts now. Welcome to Quepos, Costa Rica, and the 2022 Costa Offshore World Championship presented by Continental. Only by winning a qualifying tournament are you invited to this event, one of the most exclusive titles in all of fishing, now in its 22nd year. The teams arrive at the Parador Nature Resort and Spa for registration, and they are ready to go. Yeah!
All right, it's the morning of day one. Let's take a look at the rules. The OWC follows International Game Fish Association angling and tackle rules. The anglers must hook and land their own fish. No live bait, only dead bait and lures. Each team is on a different boat every day to even out the playing field. The fishing boundary is a maximum of 45 nautical miles from Marina Pez Vela, and there must be video verification of every catch and release.
Morning one, let's catch some fish.
Beautiful morning.
USA! USA!
37 boats heading out the marina, anticipating lines in and their hour-long trip to the edge.
Good morning, 7:30, lines in, lines in. Day one Offshore World Championship 2022 just started.
Here's the OWC point system. Blue, black, and striped marlin are good for 500 points. Sailfish is 200 points. Spearfish is 200 points, although extremely rare here in Costa Rica. And tuna and dorado earn 1 point per pound with a minimum of 25 pounds. And 14 minutes after lines in, we have the first fish of the tournament, the first team to light up the leaderboard. Bermuda Triple Crown. Angler Steve Deckoff releases a sail that's 200 points. How about a quick species profile? Sailfish is the primary and most common target species in Costa Rica. Pacific sailfish are much larger than Atlantic sails, and the IGFA all-tackle record is 221 pounds and was caught in Ecuador.
All right, looks like we had a double on here.
Let's introduce you to the Swedes that won the qualifying tournament in Grenada to earn their OWC invite. Anglers Mikael Lundgren and Anders Thornberg on with a double. That's 400 on the board.
All right, we're an hour in, got another double on. Multiples are pretty common here in Costa Rica, and when the bite's on, you gotta take advantage of it.
Fishing on the Raven here on day one. They've landed 4 sails in the first hour, a strong start for the qualifying team from East Africa. The Slovenian national champions from 2019 deliver the first blue marlin of the tournament, Jen.
That's right, the key to catching these blues on light tackle is keeping them up on the surface.
How about a little father-son bonding? LSU and Eurico Soares are hooked up on a double sail. The former OWC champions from Brazil. Let's see if they can get on both. And that's a release. 400 points. It's only 8:42 a.m. and the fishing is on fire. 62 fish caught in the first 2 hours of competition. When we come back, we meet some of the competitors, including a world-renowned marine artist and conservationist. Welcome back to the 2022 Costa Offshore World Championship presented by Continental. Marine artist, marine scientist, conservationist, and author Guy Harvey can now add OWC tournament angler to his list of bona fides. And for Harvey, fishing is a family affair. We had the chance to spend a day with Guy and his daughter Jessica back home on Grand Cayman.
We fish every year in the qualifying event held at Tropic Star for the OWC, and this last year, 2021, we finally won it and are actually able to go to the Offshore World Championship. Costa Rica was, and still is, one of the best places to catch billfish in the Eastern Tropical Pacific. I started fishing there back in 1987. Especially up in the northwestern part. It's going to be a memorable event no matter what happens. I'm not particularly bothered how well we perform. I'm going to enjoy the camaraderie, people from across the world coming because this is a worldwide event. We have a wonderful team. You know, we have Chris, we have Gina, we have you, 2 ladies, 2 guys, and it's going to be fun no matter what happens in terms of the fishing. I know
so
that.
Excited.
Yep.
It is a beautiful place, and we are so excited to be back.
Speaking of Team Harvey, looks like Guy is one half of a double here, Jen. Doubled up on sales.
Yep, there's his release. Gina's working on hers. There we go, 400 points for the team. Looks like Jessica isn't missing her opportunity to get some underwater footage.
Let's go now to the Garmin chart view. So far, most of the boats are clustered on the Furuno Bank, about 30 miles from Quepos. It's a seamount that comes within 100 yards of the surface. Anglers Jason Burke, Trevor Cockle, and retired New York firefighter John Hengline are tripled up on sales. This team won the Oak Bluffs qualifying event in Falmouth, Massachusetts to earn their invite to Quepos. Jen, can you help me with the math here?
Yeah, last time I checked, 2 times 3 is 600.
Here's our first look at the 2021 OWC champs. On the rod is Del Domboski, the top angler at last year's event with his second Blue Marlin of the day. And this team, like all past champions, receive a lifetime invite to the OWC. Now let's meet the species. Blue Marlin, #1 on Sport Fishing's list of the world's top 100 game fish. It's found in tropical and temperate waters worldwide, and the IGFA all-tackle record is close to 1,400 pounds.
Speaking of blues, Sean, the Brazilians can add this one to the 8 sails they've already caught today.
That is a strong start for the Soares family.
Here come the Green Hornets, Sean.
Tuna and Dorado earn you 1 point per pound with a minimum of 25 pounds. You know, every point matters in this tournament, so take what you can get, fellas. We are approaching noon on day 1, and here comes a double sail. This team won the qualifying event in the Canary Islands off northwestern Africa. These are their second and third sails of the day. Nice release.
2 decades after winning the OWC in '02, the band's back together and they are looking to win it all.
That's a blue, and that's 500. 37 teams battling for pole position on the leaderboard. When we come back, we meet a team from the Pacific Northwest that came this close to winning it all last year.
Yes!
Welcome back. Chris Maeda's team came just 67 points shy of winning last year's OWC. Now they're back with a plan to take home the ring. Let's travel to Kelso, Washington to meet the tuna team that almost won it all.
Go!
My name's Chris Maeda. I'm from Kelso, Washington, fishing the OWC for the second year in a row. Last year was a learning curve. This year, hopefully we're a little better, but we're gonna give her hell.
My name's Jake Ford. I'm from Castle Rock, Washington. Looking forward to going back and representing the Pacific Northwest.
Her experience with the tournament was, for me, I was a little bit skeptical and a little bit timid at first, and just kind of laying back and watching stuff happen. And as we met more people, we fished a little bit, started to figure out the program, it got exciting.
I think anything, the first time you do it, you're a little nervous, so you don't pick up everything. I think now that we're a little calmer, we maybe at least finish respectably.
What we did last year was pretty spectacular in my book, so hopefully we could meet or exceed that. Would be great. A win would be epic.
Yeah.
A win would be epic.
Oh, yeah.
Last year, this team that qualified through the Oregon Tuna Classic released 14 sails and 1 blue, and weighed a few tuna and dorado as well, but came up just 67 points short. Shows you how important the meat fish can be in this tournament. Luckily, this is a sail. Jake Ford delivering 200 points for the boys from the Pacific Northwest.
Blue marlin aren't a common species for this team. Albacore tuna is their target back home. Put a blue on the board for the team.
Yep, that's 5 hundo. Angler Scott Laney is tight with a Pacific sail, looking to add another couple hundred points to the leaderboard, their second sail of the day.
Cada peixe é muito importante pra gente.
Rogerio Andrade on the rod for the three-man team.
The Brazilians are putting up some serious sailfish points on day one. This is number 9, Sean.
I can count, Jen. Scott Laney looking to put New Smyrna Beach, Florida on the map. Can he land his second sail?
Touch the leader, touch the leader.
Got him. Nice. The defending champs are tight with their 6th sail today.
Yeah, big sail.
This just in, Jen. This fish moves them solidly into 3rd place.
14, angler 56.
Team Captain Chris Maeda's got one on here.
Sailfish fun fact, Jen. They're one of the fastest animals on Earth, after me. Scott Laney, back at it. Call it a trilogy. Now battling his 3rd sail, getting it done for the team from New Smyrna Beach. That release puts them in 2nd place.
All right, lines out. Offshore World Championship, day 1 is over.
It's not quite the rainy season here in Costa Rica, but the skies open up as the boats return from day 1. And now for the all-important video verification of every release. And the weigh-ins for dolphin and tuna. After all the points are counted, it's official. Torneo de Peixes de Bico 2021 are your day 1 winners, and among the spoils for the Brazilians, they get to pick out their own Costa sunglasses.
It's no surprise sailfish are dominating the leaderboard here. Also have 14 blue marlin releases.
The Brazilian trio, dominant on day 1, just 800 points ahead of 2nd place.
Things went so smooth. We had a great bite yesterday, hundreds of fish.
Learned a lot from yesterday, so I think we're going to improve a lot.
We caught 3 sails, missed a few, missed a blue marlin. We didn't capitalize.
We had a blast, great weather. We had about 7 bites, caught 4, right? Yeah, it was awesome.
Day 2, let's go. It's the first time we've called on this team, Jen. The 3 Italians who won Big Game Comiza, a qualifying event in Croatia. 14 minutes after lines in, their first blue of the tournament. Boom!
Here we go, Sean. Meet the winners of the Watamu Fishing Festival, the qualifying event in Kenya.
On Superfly, it's Florian Bizier with the sail in the 200. Fishing on Real Escape, these are the winners of the qualifying event in Mexico's Baja Peninsula. Justin Starr adds 200 points to the board with this sail.
And it's right back to Watamu.
Yup, our man Florian is tight on another sail.
Good for him.
When you're the fishing director at legendary Tropic Star Lodge, you should be an ace.
You better be an ace.
Here's Richie White with his first sail. Fishing on Seafly, Dwight Wolf, part of the team that won the OWC last year, is battling his first fish of the day.
And a 50-foot Maverick is a good boat draw for day 2.
Rogerio Andrade with the sail. This is the first fish of the day. Another 200 points. The Brazilians remain atop the leaderboard.
Who has the skill, persistence, and luck to win the day? We'll find out after the break. The 2022 Costa Offshore World Championship, presented by Continental, continues.
Welcome back to Costa Rica. One of the most beautiful and biodiverse places on Earth. Wildlife of all kinds abounds here, both above and below the surface. Del Domboski, the OWC's top angler a year ago, and Michael Moretti are doubled up on sails. The team is going for their 5th and 6th sails of the day to hold on to 3rd place.
Crusham is backing up on the Italian's second blue of day 2.
Our man Andrea Bergazzi on the rod, putting in work. Look at that jump.
Nice release.
The Brazilians needed everyone on their 3-man team for this job, a triple sail.
It can get crazy in the cockpit with 3 on at once, but they definitely have it handled. That's 1. Number 2's gone. Got him, number 3.
A nice 600-point effort for the Brazilians. Team 11 from New Smyrna Beach, competing 20 years after winning this event in 2002, fishing on the 34-foot dupleta. Young gun Jesse Rudolph getting it done with this sail. Not to be outdone, the defending champs say, This is Michael Moretti's 4th sail of the tournament.
And there's the leader and the release. Nicely done.
Watamu Fishing Festival continues to scratch and claw and climb the leaderboard. Steve Harry's on the rod with the team's 8th sail, and they remain in the top 5.
Keeping it in the top 5 indeed, Sean. Got another sail on here. What a beautiful fish. Stay on that teaser, mister. There we go.
10 minutes before the lines out call, Del Domboski is hooked up again. This is her 9th fish of the day, all sails. 1,800 points on day 2 for the defending champs. After 2 days of competition, they're sitting in 3rd. Just 5 minutes before lines out, Jesse Rudolph lands the last fish of day 2. That marks a 1,600-point day for this team. Good enough to put them in 2nd place.
We still got big smiles, we got lots of optimism, but for tomorrow, because today was a big fat 0, Jess.
We had a few more bites that we could have capitalized on and we didn't, but all in all, man, the guys we fished with Dupleta today, and just hands down great guys, and we had a good day.
within the first 15 minutes, we caught our first sailfish, and that was just the beginning of the day. And the rest of the day just been going on and on like that.
Taking a look at day 2 here, we have 170 total billfish released. That's 361 for the first 2 days.
The leaderboard under attack from all sides of the globe. USA, Brazil, Mexico, Kenya, Costa Rica, which really showcases the global nature of this event. It's officially halftime. 2 days down, 2 days to go. Who will rise? Who will fall? Find out when the 2022 Costa Offshore World Championship presented by Continental continues.